A hail of bullets prevented a Russian MTLB from withdrawing, setting it aflame. This intriguing video surfaced on social media, with sources suggesting the footage was taken recently, offering a glimpse into the daily engagement between Ukrainian and Russian ground forces. The MTLB is a high-speed troop transport vehicle. At least a dozen Russian soldiers could be seen mounted on its roof, shielded by a canvas cover. Although not serving as an impervious barricade, the cover appears to be used either for camouflage or as protection against the sun. At one juncture, the Russian vehicle halts, and the soldiers promptly begin to disperse, seeking cover amid the naturally occurring camouflage of nearby bushes and trees. It was at this moment that a Ukrainian M2 Bradley spotted the activity and assumed an optimal firing position. Initially, the MTLB driver seemed unaware that he was in the crosshairs. This would explain why he started to withdraw at a leisurely pace. However, with the firing of the first shot, the speed of the MTLB rapidly increased as the driver attempted a futile escape. But it was too late for the Russian armored vehicle. A rain of bullets begins to pour down the front, right, and rear of the Russian MTLB. The M2 Bradley successfully immobilized the MTLB from a distance, even managing to ignite its rear, where the soldier's compartment is located, although it appeared to be unoccupied in this instance. The dismounting Russian soldiers sought to flee from the ensuing chaos, only to find themselves helplessly caught in the M2's relentless crossfire. Video released by a Ukrainian battalion appears to show drones getting through increasingly complex cope cages installed on Russian armored fighting vehicles to devastating effect. In a video posted on Monday by the 8th Separate Mountain Assault Battalion, part of the famed Edelweiss Brigade, heavily protected Russian vehicles are seen to be targeted and, it appears, destroyed by Ukrainian drones. In the video, a drone approaches a Russian armored fighting vehicle topped with a tangled cage-like structure. The drone hovers for a beat before backing up to make what appears to be its suicidal and devastating last approach. A similar scene plays out for a second time in the video on a different vehicle, before a zoomed-out view reveals 3 smoking wrecks, suggesting they may have already been hit. Russia and Ukraine have both been documented using what are somewhat sarcastically known as cope cages, makeshift frames or screens aimed at limiting the impact of missiles. Versions of the defensive apparatus have also shown up in Israel's military following the October 7th Hamas terror attacks, as well as the complex, heavy structures seen in the latest video posted by Ukraine's military. Other cope cages have taken the form of box-like screen cages, seemingly aimed at stopping drones. Ukraine's military shared a video on Wednesday of a U.S. Bradley fighting vehicle destroying a Russian T-80 tank on the battlefield in Ukraine. The combat footage was shared by Ukraine's 47th Separate Mechanized Brigade, which is fighting on the front lines in the eastern Donetsk region, where fierce clashes are ongoing. The Russian tank was destroyed with a heavy anti-tank guided missile, the brigade said. Ukraine's armed forces claim to have destroyed 42 Russian tanks and military vehicles in the eastern region of Donetsk. A video shared by Ukraine's 58th Motorized Brigade appears to show the wrecks of the vehicles. A caption accompanying the video reads, "It seems that in recent weeks Putin's generals have been making a large-scale sacrifice to their hellish gods, throwing new forces and equipment to their death." The result is dozens of burned-out Russian tanks and armored vehicles. It continues.